All right, so create yourself a little foldable, like a book. I'm gonna do an aerial polygon. So if you have a triangle, I'm gonna do some small mini videos because some students are getting confused. And I say from the center to this side is 14 inches. What is the area of this triangle? Well, let's talk about the parts of it. Okay. Um, they didn't give me the height. They gave me from the center of the triangle to this edge. And I want to tell you that this is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is when all the sides are equal. What does that also mean? That implies that all the angles are also equal. So that means that all the angles of this is 60 degrees. And this height is perpendicular. So I have a little small triangle inside a triangle. This is 60, that's 60, and this 60. When I divide it in half, it becomes 30. So I have a smaller triangle with the angle here is 30. This is 90. This is 14. How do you determine the measure of the height of this smaller triangle? So I'm super zooming this right here so we can break it down. How do you determine that? Well, this is a special right triangle. And if you need more help on special right triangles, you need to look up some YouTube videos on dealing with special right triangles. And this one is a 30, 60, 90. So there's something special about 30, 60, 90 triangles. Okay? What we know about a 30, 60, 90 is we have a short leg, we have a long leg, and we have the hypotenuse. Okay? The short leg is always opposite the 30. So in this case, if 30 degrees here, that means that's my short leg. So we're going to say that that is H because that's what it looks like. Okay? My long leg is going to be my short leg times the square root of 3. So in this case, it's going to be that height times the square root of 3. Right? And my hypotenuse, they already told me, is 14, but we know that to be 2 times my short leg, so that's going to be 14. 2 my short leg is H, so that's 2 times H. So what do we have and how are we going to find it? So this is the same thing as saying 2 times H, because that's my short leg. So let's find what H is. 2H is equal to 14. So this change is using all these letters. I'm confused. The short leg is H because that's the side opposite that angle. This is going to be 60 because 60 plus 30 plus 90 is 180. It's a little triangle inside of a triangle. So I'm breaking this triangle down so I can find the area of this whole polygon, which is a triangle. And I have a little information. That's what I'm doing. So H is equal to 14 divided by 2. H is equal to 7. That's my short leg. If this 7, then this long leg is 7 squared root of 3. And we already know this one is 14. So we got all of our information out. So now that I have all my information, go back up here. This side is 7 squared root of 3. This is 7 squared root of 3. And this is 7. Got everything to find my area. My area of this triangle. And we're going to color it so we know what triangle we're talking about. We're talking about this whole side from here to here. The area of this triangle. All right. Once we find the area of this triangle, we can find the area of the whole polygon. See, they only gave us a piece of the triangle. That's why we have to do all this work. So the area of this triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. We know that. So the area is going to be 1/2. The base is 14 square root of 3 times the height, which is 7. Put this in a calculator. All right. So those in algebra 2, when you're going from algebra 1 to algebra 2, you know how to do this without having to use your calculator, because 1 half of 14 is 7. 7 times 7 is 49, so this will be 49 square root of 3. Scientists and mathematicians came up with these square roots to represent numbers that the decimal goes on and on and on. It's hard to represent it. So let's see if that comes out to be the same thing. So we have 1 divided by 2 times 14 square root of 3. You gotta get it from under that. Square root of 3 times 7. We get 84.87. So is that the same as 49 square root of 3? Boom. Yes, it is. So 49 square root of 3 is the same as 84.87. Which one would a scientist rather use? We'd rather use this quantity because it's more precise. This one I've just truncated down, and now my numbers can be off, because one, the more decimal place score, the more accurate your answer is. But you have to just look at what they're asking for. This is just a simple area problem, so I'm okay with using that the area is either one of these. So how many of these triangles we have in this triangle? We have 1, 2, 3. So the total area would be 3 times 49 square root of 3. Or it would be 3 times 84.870. Either way, it's going to come up closely the same answer. So 3 times 49, 3 times 49 square root of 3 is 254.611. That's what that quantity come out. Let's see what this quantity comes out to be. 3 times 84.870. 254.61. Oh, they're about the same, see? About equal. So the total area of the polygon is 254.61. The video was 8 minutes instead of 20, but it got to the point.